So hi everyone guys, as you can see the winner was My Mistakes Were Made For You, and I'm pretty glad of this because it's one actually of my favorite songs, which belongs to the Age of the Understatement album by the Last Shadow Puppets, which are Arctic Monkeys frontman Alex Turner and the Rascals frontman Miles Kane. Actually one of the best band I've ever listened to during the olden times, so from 2000 going on, and I'm really disappointed about the fact that I have no news about them, and it's a pity because they were really good. So all the requests about this song were about the acoustic side, which according to me is better than the electric one actually. But by the way, if any of you really needs the electric version, it's pretty easy because the acoustic version I'm going to teach to you in this lesson is identical to the rhythmic part of the electric song, but with an electric guitar. So if you really need the soloist part of this song, write me down into a comment and I will do a video during the next week. So guys, I'm going to leave you to this song, hoping you will enjoy, and see you next time. No, actually not next time, because now you're going to see me doing the lesson, so see you. Alright guys, welcome to this new lesson. We're going to learn how to play My Mistakes Were Made For You by the Last Shadow Puppets. The song starts up with an introduction with just one chord, which is G minor, this one. And you will be playing this for four bars, so like this. The chord is pretty simple and popular. Your point finger will press all the strings on the 3rd fret, ring finger and pinky will press the 5th fret of A and D string. After you have done this for 4 bars, we will go to the verse, which is composed by just 4 chords, which will repeat for 3 times. And the chords are G minor, C minor, F, and G minor. And then we will find D too. By the way, the turning is like this one. G minor is the first chord, and I've just shown you how to play it. To play the second chord, which is C minor, you just have to put your ring finger and pinky down 1 fret, so won't be pressing anymore the A and D string, but the D and G on the 5th fret, and your middle finger will be on the 4th of the B. So this is G minor. Sorry, this is C minor. Then we have the F chord, which is probably the most popular chord of all chords. Probably the first chord you will learn if you are a guitarist. And your point finger will be on the 1st fret of all the strings, pressing them. And then your ring finger and pinky on the 3rd of A and D, and your middle finger on the 2nd of the G. And the final chord is the first one, so G minor. So this is the part. As a certain as an earthquake, I know my mistakes were made for you. Back room of a bad dream, she came and whisked me away. I'm confused, and as solid as a rock rolling down the hill, the fact in which it probably will hit something on hazardous terrain. Okay, this is the first part of the verse, because the second part of the verse will see the first 3 chords about the same, so G minor, C minor, and the F. But the last one, instead of B, G minor will be D. So So open D string, 2nd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B, 2nd fret on the E. So
I was just following the background and in between, before he smashed the smithereens like they were, and just crumbled from the plane.
And then we have something which looks like a chorus, but I'm not pretty sure about that, which is composed just by 2 chords, which is C minor, the one I've shown you before, and D. Then again, C minor and D. So for twice, and then you end up with G minor, the first chord, which will begin the next part. So something like
and it's the flame that birds was in her mouth. She couldn't help but spit them out. Innocence and arrogance entwined in the filthiest of mind.
G minor again, which will be pretty useful because now we'll start the verse again. So the turn will be again G minor, C minor, F, and G minor. But this time, instead of playing this for 3 times, will be played just once, because on the 2nd time the verse will be played as the 4th time we played the last time. So will be something like G minor, C minor, F, G minor, G minor, C minor, F,
Escape is forgot.
D again, and then we will go to the kinda like chorus with C minor, D, C minor again, D, which is,
and it's a lot to ask her not to stay, to give her less than everything, and from your crooked conscience she will wind.
and then we'll go to the bridge, which will meet new chords. The bridge is basically composed by 5 chords. The first one is G minor. For 2 bars, then A minor, D minor, natural G, E. Okay, these are the chords of the bridge. You will play first for 2 bars, so your G minor, which is the first chord I've taught to you. The second chord you will play, but just for 1 bar, is A minor, which can be played in 2 ways. You can play it like this, or like this, or like this. But I guess that the best one is this. So your point finger will be on the 5th fret of all strings, ring finger and pinky on the 7th fret of D and A. So then we will have D minor, which can be played like this. So sliding down these 2 fingers, 1 to a fret. So will be on the 7th of D and G, and your middle finger will be on the 6th of the B, or like this. So 1st fret on E string, 3rd fret on B string, 2nd fret on G string. But I prefer this one. Then we will have natural G, which is exactly G minor, but instead of doing this, you will add your middle finger on the 4th fret of G string. And you end up with this, which is E chord, which is composed by open E string, 2nd fret of A and D, and finally 1st fret of G. So this is the bridge basically. G minor, A minor, D minor,
spit them out. Around your crooked conscience she will wind. And it's a lot to ask her not to stay and give her last time everything. Innocence and arrogance entwined. Okay, yeah, I was just dragged by the rhythm of the song. So, okay, now we'll do the verse. In the meanwhile, the bridge has changed tonality. So, we'll still have a verse and a chorus, but we will have different chords. What about the turn, which you will do during the new verse, will be the A minor, D minor, G, E. So basically, this is the bridge, but you have to put out the G chord from the start. So we have the A minor on the 5th fret, D minor on the 5th fret, but your fingers will go down to 1 fret. Then we have G, which is G minor with the middle finger on the 4th fret of G. And then we have E. So open E string, second fret on A, and D string, 1st fret on the G. And then we'll have the chorus that instead of doing G and D, we'll do D minor. And in this case, I strongly advise to you to use this D minor instead of this, because it's nearer to the second chord you have to do, because you have to do for 3 times. Sorry, 4 times. And it ends up with an A minor. So the part will go something like this. And give her less than everything. Innocence and arrogance entwined in the filthiest of A minor. Bye guys. So hi guys, again, I hope that the lesson was useful actually, and I want to say something before telling to you the next voting songs. First thing is that you can vote for your favorite song just for once, obviously. So if you post a comment and send me a private message, it doesn't, you know, care, because I will count your vote just for once. And the second thing is about the timing of the lesson. Basically, I will post the lesson once each 2 weeks, because I will post the lesson 1 week. The other week I will do something different, like an improvisation or a cover. And if you want, you can do requests for cover too. And if I like it, I will cover that song. But I'm not going to do any cue as I did for the lessons. And so you will have 2 weeks of time to decide which song you want to listen in the next lesson. So without wasting time, I'm going to tell you the next 3 songs on the votation. Okay, the first one is If You Were There, Beware by Acoustic.
If you were there, beware the serpent soul pincher.
Second one is No Buzzes by Arctic Monkeys 2.
Where's your love gone? I was looking but can't find it anywhere.
And the last one is Chemical Word by Blur. So guys, that's it. I hope that lesson was
write me down which of these 3 songs you want to see in the next lesson, and it will be posted in 2 weeks. So guys, bye, see you next time.